Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urius Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And it is Side Quest Wednesday. We've got Ludum Maximus number 3. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. Talk about how to beat it, what champs to use, and all of that. So we've got a new special objective here, which is Among Tyrants 3, so defeat Danny Moonstar, Thor Ragnarok, or Annihilus in threat level 5 of the Ludum Maximus side quest using Saga champions, which is Secutor or Provocateur. So we are going to do something a little bit different this week. We are going to, the first path that we take is going to be a random path. And this is the team we're going to use. And I have chosen these champions very carefully to be able to fulfill all 3 of any necessary nodes that we need to overcome. So let's take a look at this one. First path we have is all cosmic. So I've got some mystics in here. First one is Be Like Water. Whenever the defender is inflicted with a non-damaging debuff, they gain an unblockable passive. So we have to watch out for that. Don't think I'm going to use anybody that puts a non-damaging debuff on. Every 15 seconds, the attacker is inflicted with a passive power lock. That's me. And a special lock for 6 seconds, so no special attacks. And we've got Ebb and Flow Intercept. We have to intercept them. The defender has protection, reducing all incoming damage by 60%. Intercepting the defender removes the protection and grants me a Fury. And this is for 12 seconds. When the Fury expires, protection returns. So that's that. I've got Kushala and Black Widow to come in. Neither one of them really do non-damaging debuffs, so I should be fine. The second path is all skill. And we've got Bleed Vulnerability. While the defender is bleeding, the attacker's attack rating is increased by 200%. We've got Clean Slate 2. When the defender finishes a special attack, they gain a debuff immunity for 6 seconds. The duration of the debuff immunity is reduced by 2 seconds for each debuff that was active when this effect was applied. And then we've got Polka Dot Power. The attacker gains no power from landing or receiving attacks. Instead, they are granted 12% of a bar of power per second while the defender is suffering from damaging defects. So I've got a couple of champs in here that can do damaging and particularly bleeds. Unfortunately, I've got Domino in here, but she's not going to gain any power because she won't do any damaging debuffs. So I may switch her out. And then I've got Black Widow, who will do, I can start her with a bleed. We've got Lady Deathstrike, who does ruptures but not bleeds. Magneto, I think I'm going to take out Magneto and I'm going to take out Domino because they do not necessarily do any damaging things. The problem is, looking at the tags here for Provocateur and Secutor, there aren't any champs in here that just do bleeds, just period. So what I may do is because we only need to beat the last one with that. So I may bring in, let's see, let's look at our mutants. No, we don't want that. We want to look at mutants that could do bleed or damage over time debuffs. And we've got Toad. We've got Onslaught. And we've got Archangel. I think I'll bring in Archangel. Let's bring in Archangel instead of her. Okay. And now I can't use him for the last fight, which is Thor Ragnarok. So we'll have to, and I think Thor Ragnarok is metal. Is that correct? And I can't remember if he is metal. Okay. Let's go here, because I have a Thor Ragnarok in here. And I have a 5-star him, so we can just look at that. I have one, there he is. Let's see if he's metal. Because if he's metal, Magneto will do very well against him. He is metal. Okay. But again, Magneto will not gain any power. That's the only problem. Okay, so maybe we don't bring in Magneto. Okay. let's see here. So I guess we'll do Onslaught. We'll bring in Onslaught instead, because Onslaught will do that. Oh, no, we can't bring in Onslaught. Onslaught is not going to be the one that we got to bring in. Provocateur and secutor. Okay, there we go. So none of these guys really do, none of the mutants do bleed, which I'd rather use a mutant, but we do want to do damage over time. So I think instead we'll bring in Toad. Okay, we'll bring in Toad. All right, and so we just need to be able to use Toad, Black Widow, Lady Deathstrike, any of those guys. Now, the last path that we've got here is all mutants, and I've got a Lady Deathstrike on here for that one. And we've got Bob and Weave, so all the defenders' attacks are guaranteed critical hits. This is disabled for 6 seconds if the attacker dodges or intercepts the defender. And then Backblast. The attacker's crit damage is doubled. However, if the damage from a crit hit exceeds 5% of the defender's max health or the attacker lands 4 or more critical hits through the fight, the attacker suffers from an Incinerate debuff, dealing damage equal to their last crit. So I'm okay with all of these guys. I don't really care about that. So we're going to do a random path, so let's get into it. So, and the reason I'm doing a random path is I'm gonna get one of these paths, and then I've got 2 of these Arius tokens, and then I'll just complete it out with the other 2. So we've got 2 goes to come in here right now. So we're just gonna chance it, and we're gonna hit the one that does the bleeds. So we've got 2 goes right now, and then after that, we'll do. This is our first go. Second go with a Sestertius coin will be with the Arius coin, and we've got to choose. And then on Friday we get one more. We get 2 more goes in here. We'll be able to get in here. Okay, so let's go. I am going to put some boosts on. Okay, and we're going to put this 15% on, of course. And we're going to put this 20% on. So let's verify this now. I want to go back to home. And the special objective says defeat Danny Moonstar, Thor, which is going to be Thor on this path, or Annihilus using a Saga champ. So we don't have to defeat the rest of them. We just have to defeat Thor. So that's not too bad. So let's get in here. I think we're going to start with, let's just start with Archangel and see how we go here. She is not easy to parry, so there is that. And wow, look at that. Look at that. Gotcha. There we go. Okay, good. I should have heavy. Now I'm going to heavy. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, wow. He does a ton of damage now. Okay. Excellent. I'm surprised that I parried her. Very surprised. Okay, I think we're going to do the same thing. Okay, there's our bleed. Just going to keep doing this. There's more bleed. All right, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Now she's going to take a ton. Look at that. She's getting all kinds of damage on her. Archangel is nasty for this. I think we're going to continue. We just need to beat Thor. That's it. And we'll use Toad for Thor. Okay, there's 1 bleed. Okay, there's 4 bleeds. And now he goes, and we got 1 neurotoxin. We got 2. He's going to be taking a ton of damage here. He's going to, there he goes. Okay, easy peasy. All right, last one has to be beat with a Saga champion. I've got all my other Saga champions ready, so not a problem. Now, we're not going to be... Now, there's normally this node with the bleed vulnerability comes with a node on it that says that... I don't want to get hit here. Your damage is reduced by 20%. Oh, he's immune to... 2, 3... Oh, dude. All right, I got mine. That your damage is reduced by 90% if they're not bleeding. Oh, he's immune to bleeds. Oh, not anymore. Watch this. Boom, boom, boom. Gone. I had 9 prowesses on there. 9. And it just destroyed him. Okay. That should do... There it is right there. Okay. No. There it is. Okay. That's what I was looking for. So now we're going to get our 5-star, our 500 7-star shards. And our 750, whatever those are. And then 6,000 of those. And then we're done. Now, always make sure that you are not going to go over on your Mysterium crystals. So I have 22,000 Mysterium, so I'm actually getting close. So, all right, that is the video I have for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.